Yeah, we went for my friend Riley's birthday. It was like third grade, and my older brother Kyle came, and Kyle had to leave the concert because the bass was too much. No, the bass was too much for him.
Not diarrhea.
Yes. The bass.
Hail Kings podcast.
Oh, I went to this Weird Al Yankovic concert, and all I got was diarrhea. Here at Hill Kings Pod, we're committed to providing you with the best and worst King of the Hill content, either side of any river, anywhere. That's right, at Hill Pod Corp.
At Hill Pod Corp, half of our hosts don't have jobs.
And the other half only pretends to.
Do you?
No.
Then I recommend losing your job with Hill Kings Pod Corp.
Tell me more.
Here at Hill Kings Pod Corp, you don't have to sell. You're unemployed.
Golly gee. That sounds like hella deal, Brad.
Did you get let go right before the holidays?
Yes.
Join us at Hill Kings Pod Corp,
You'll be perfect.
where you don't have to pay your bills or feed your family.
But you do have to podcast. Ooh, we're back.
I might cut most of that, but here we are.
Life has been changing.
Hey, sorry we missed last week's upload.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Which week was that?
I don't know, man.
Who knows?
I don't even fucking know anymore.
Hi,
we
nephews.
released an episode a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
No one watched it. Some stuff has happened since then.
That's all right. Thank you to Marianne for coming on, though. That was very fun. She was very knowledgeable.
Go back.
Yeah, she had a lot of good callbacks.
Go support her.
Give her a follow on the talk.
We'll have her on again. We'll try again. I don't know what it is about guest episodes, but
Yeah. It's nice to know that it's not us and it's other people, Brad. just kidding. We are very appreciative of all of our wonderful, fine guests. We have lots of fun with you.
That's what I keep telling myself.
But it's your fault, not ours.
What's new with you, man?
Oh, just chugging along, man. Had our first, I don't know if I've no, I texted you this. Had our first trip to the ER for old baby Hank, old GH.
Yeah. He got in a bar fight, right?
Yeah, with a coffee table.
Wow.
Fucking coffee table one. Kicked his ass, dude.
What was he doing? Parkour?
Bro, he literally tripped over his shoes, his own shoes. just dumbass baby shit. 100%. And then fucking front two teeth went smack right onto the edge of the coffee table like there's an indentation.
Oh,
and I originally thought he knocked his teeth out. I looked and I was like, there's all blood and I see no teeth. So we are going to the ER. Thankfully,
you told me he did knock his teeth out.
I did, but plot twist. We live like literally a third of a mile from a hospital, which is very nice. So the drive was very short, but no, he didn't knock his front teeth out. He knocked them fucking back up into the gums, dude.
Whoa, you can do that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they just went from whence they came, because they're baby, they're baby teeth, and so they have to come down.
Retractable jaws?
Well, they're not supposed to retract.
So how does that work? Do they pull them back out?
No,
are they just gonna?
They're just supposed to come back down.
What?
Yeah, dude.
So they are retractable.
They are, yeah.
Wow.
I think once.
Yeah, you only get one.
We'll see. The doctor was basically like, we'll have to see it. We'll see him in 2 weeks. We'll see where they're at. And I was like, great. But he's in a much better mood now. He was touch and go there for 2 days, but he's all good now.
Well, yeah, his teeth got crammed back.
Yeah,
into
dude.
His skull.
He looks like a hockey player. He really does.
Wow.
He looks like a Canuck.
That's awesome, dude. I love that. That's the
Thanks, dude.
only thing that I have going for me right
I
now
think that's your
is
team, right?
watching hockey. It is, yeah. And
Watching
there's
hooky.
not a lot uh to look forward to in my days the last couple weeks. So I've
Yeah.
been watching
Well, you're
I've been
playing
watching
music.
hockey.
You're
Yeah,
playing music.
I'm
You're
playing music.
climbing.
Got a show this weekend. That's good.
Yeah. You clamming,
Um,
clamming around, clamming on rocks.
clamming around, applying for jobs. If anyone
Mm-hmm.
knows of anyone who's hiring,
Slide into the
I
DMs.
guess yeah, hit
Send a
me up.
meme. He speaks
Hit me up
French.
because it's rough out there. C'est
Wolf.
difficile.
We
Ouais.
we are not here to
Uh,
drown in Brad's sorrow.
oh, we're not?
Well, we can for a little bit longer if you want.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay, good. We're done.
Let's do the
This part.
this week in Arlen. You
Mm-hmm.
remember how it goes?
Yeah.
It's the segment of the show where we talk about what was going on in the world during the week that oh,
Of
we're here to
January
talk about
26th,
King of the Hill.
1999.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And an
Crazy.
episode of King of the Hill aired on January 26th, 1999, and this is what was going on the television guide on that night.
Ooh, nice. First of all, Shawshank Redemption is on. That's nice.
You know, I've never seen Shawshank.
What?
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne.
Oh,
It's
maybe
got a
I'll do
lot of
that on Tuesday.
yeah, dude. It's got a lot of nice real. Got all the time in the world, baby. It's real good, real good.
Yeah, Morgan Friesman.
He frees the man.
Who else is in it? Polly Shore?
Oh, I don't think so.
No?
What's his name?
Andy Dick.
Jeez, what's he up to? Oh,
I see classic Guinness World Records is on.
I know. Man
Man
covers
covers
himself with
himself with
bees.
bees. That's got to be like the number one
That's
spot.
crazy. That's crazy that it did it again because it says repeat, so they like had to film it twice.
That's really good,
That's what
dude.
that means, right?
That's actually really good.
Uh, what's going on with Just Shoot Me, the Puppet Master?
Did you watch that show?
No.
It had David Spade. Trump was actually a recurring character on the show.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Terrible David
And it was like,
Spade.
here
What are you
comes
doing?
the rich guy, Trump, and he played himself.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Classic.
I do remember I watched that show. I think I mainly just watched it because it was all that was on. I don't really remember anything about it other than those two facts.
Speaking of podcasts, news radio on NBC.
Yep,
It,
that's also
isn't that where
Joe
your boy?
Rogan was on that show, right? Yeah.
Drogan.
Yeah.
Yes.
The king of
Um,
podcasts.
the king of podcasts. Down on the UPN, it looks like in the 9:30 time slot, they're airing like a porno.
Yeah, Road
But
Rules.
Between Brothers is what I was going for. Uh, NYPD Blue is on ABC. My
NYPD Blue Balls, am I
Let's
right?
go. Dude, my parents loved NYPD Blue. That was like appointment television for them. They loved that shit.
Yeah, they watched Spin City and then Sports Night, then
Probably,
settled in for
probably not.
some Blue Balls.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everything on ABC was family television, you know?
Yeah, the
Home
PJs is
Improvement.
still on Fox. That's a family TV show. That's that claymation one.
Yeah, won't last long.
We'll see it gone.
In other TV news this week, the Dilbert animated series actually
Oh,
premiered on television the night before on Monday. And I included some classic
ooh,
Dilbert
some classic Dilbert clips.
frames. Yeah. Did you watch this show at all?
I never watched the Dilbert show. I remembered reading it as a comic strip and being like, this is supposed to be smart, but I don't really get
No,
it.
yeah, it never was. And
Uh,
the guy who like the founder
yeah,
creator of Dilbert is like a huge piece of shit.
I was gonna say he's a huge bastard.
Yeah.
He's got a whole like couple parter episode on him on Behind the Bastards. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not a good guy.
He's like a really Trumpy guy, right?
Yeah, and he's also just like crazy libertarian dude.
Oh, so he wants to marry a child?
Yeah, yeah, and I think he like wants to have his own road or something like that. I don't know what libertarians want.
Road.
I don't know what they want.
Okay. In other news,
Sound off in the comments,
we had
libertarians.
a Disney original movie starring
Ooh.
Vivica A. Fox and David
Whoa.
Allen Greer called A
I
Saintly Switch. And it was basically Freaky Friday.
Interesting.
A spell cast by their children causes a quarterback and an artist to
Mm.
switch bodies.
Whoa. It's interesting they did a male female body switch.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of easy jokes there that you couldn't do on the Disney Channel.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Yeah.
first thing you would do if you switched with a lady, Chris?
Hmm. For the first thing I'd do would probably only make 70 cents on the dollar. Is the first thing that I would do.
Oh
Oh,
man.
um, and I'd probably just act like Roger the alien from American Dad anytime he plays a female character.
Yeah, see, I don't watch that show.
Ah, okay. Lost on you. I don't know, Brad. What is you?
I
What
would
would you do? You
rub
can't
all up on my boobies.
see. I wouldn't do that
Yeah.
because I'm a gentleman. Even
No,
as a
I'd
lady, I would be a gentleman.
no, I'd and then I'd walk over a grate with air coming out of it, and my
Mm-hmm.
skirt would get lifted up, and I'd go,
Ooh,
"Ooh, hey
ooh,
boys." Uh,
tickles. It's
um,
covering the smell of my farts. This
we
is sewage
also
air.
on TV had this week an airing of the Mark Twain Comedy Prize.
Whoa. Is that how you spell
Richard
Twain?
Pryor, yeah, Mark Twink. There were performances by Morgan Freeman
Wow.
and Robin Williams, and it was
Mm-hmm.
hosted by Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
And then
Who's,
you had Richard Pryor up there, kind of Statler and Waldorf style, just kind of
mm-hmm.
flopping around. He was like he was on death's door. Yeah, he was
He
kind of
does look.
not all there at the
You
time,
can
so he
see
didn't
his
talk.
cheekbones are sunken in.
Yeah, but good for him for winning the
R.I.P.
Mark Twank. We also had the 56th Golden Globes
Golden Glob.
airing on
The Golden
Smell-O-Vision.
Gloob.
Do you want to do a quick peg quiz, brother?
Sure, dude. Hit
We
me
got a
with it.
little bit of a quizzy.
Yep.
That's all you get.
Ooh,
I'm
just a
gonna
tip.
give you a few categories, and I'll have you guess who the winner was.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We had some big ones on this one. So,
Okay. Biggins.
best motion picture, drama, Gods
Mm.
and Monsters, The Horse Whisperer,
Mm.
Elizabeth, or Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, I feel like it's got to be Saving
Yeah,
P.
yeah, yeah. It was Saving
Saving
P.
Ryan's privates.
It was shaving Ryan's.
Cool.
There it is. There it is.
Hold on, I'm looking for a
That's such a
soundbite.
that's such
There
a
it is.
such a classic. I was like, there's no way it's not Saving Private Ryan. That movie was a smash.
Yeah, a lot of these are kind of layups. Truman Show was also one of them.
Oh God, love the Truman Show.
Yeah, so best actress, let's do.
Mm.
Fernanda Montenegro in
What'd you call me?
Central Station. Susan Sarandon in
Mm.
Stepmom, which is a movie that came up. It was the one of her and Julia Roberts that we
Oh,
talked
with
about
the
a few
dryer,
episodes
and she
ago.
gets stuck in it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Meryl Streep, One True Thing.
Mm.
Kate Blanchett in Elizabeth as Queen Elizabeth I.
Ooh.
And Emily Watson in Hillary and Jackie.
Hmm. I feel like it's Blanchett. I feel like that Elizabeth. Now that we've heard it mentioned twice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Blanchett. It was
I was
actually
like,
Blanchett.
if it's up for Best Picture, I feel like it could win in other categories.
Let's
Let's
see
go. I'm
here.
on fire, dude. What do I win? Do I
Best.
also get fired?
Yeah, you also lose your job. Best original song.
Hmm. Okay, 96.
Oh, there's some good ones here.
Oh no, we're in
Re-
99. Shit.
yeah, get with the program. Reflection performed by Christina Aguilera in the film
Mm.
Mulan.
Ooh.
When You Believe performed by Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey for The Prince of Egypt. We
Wow.
talked about that recently.
Yes.
Uninvited performed by Alanis Morissette in City of
Ooh.
Angels. The Prayer performed by Celine Dion and Andrea
Wow.
Bocelli in Quest for Camelot. Wow.
I
What do
feel
you
like
got?
I feel like it's the Whitney Houston.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It was actually the Celine Dion Bocelli
Ah,
joint.
damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. So
Let's
I get to
do
keep my
let's
job.
yeah, well for now. We'll see we'll see how the next category goes. Let's do some television. Best
Ooh.
drama series.
Okay. NYPD Blue.
No, it's actually not listed. No
Fucking
nomination
robbed.
this time.
Robbed.
ER,
Boom.
Felicity, Law and Order, The X-Files, or The Practice.
Wow, what a stacked category. Um, I feel like X-Files is too old to be winning that award at the moment. I think ER. I feel like that was like cutting edge. No.
Wrong. It was The
Was it?
Practice.
Oh, the practice. That's like the only one from that grouping that I don't think is like still a cultural mainstay.
Yeah, that was about it was about
Was it
Allen
a spin-off?
Iverson.
Oh, very good. You talking about practice?
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
That was very good.
You
I like
can
that.
you can keep your job.
I always sweat whenever the pop quiz comes up. I'm like, shit.
In music news, number one song, "Hit Me Baby One More Time."
Oh, hit a baby one more time.
Hit a baby. Brit was here. We had the music video with the dancing in the school.
Mm-hmm. Leave Britney alone, the pigtails,
Yes, leave Britney alone.
the
In
skirt.
other music news this week, the day before, fucking "My Name Is" by Slim Shady
Ooh,
came out.
Marshall Mathers.
The day before this episode aired,
Crazy.
we had
You
a
think
we had
Shady
a
was, you think Slim was posted up at the crib watching Fox?
oh for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think his favorite character is?
Oh, he's definitely a Boomhauer
I
guy.
like Luann. Kind of reminds me of Stan. You like that? Sick. He's definitely a Boom Hour guy at the Mumbles.
Yeah. Yeah,
He can
video game
understand him
news.
perfectly.
Castlevania came out on the N64
Oh,
this week as well.
classic.
So it was a pretty stacked week.
Absolutely classic.
Yeah, I never had an N64 we've mentioned before, but I do remember
Mm-hmm.
playing this at friends' houses and
Yep.
having a grand old time.
Yeah.
And
Castlevania
the
rated T for
earlier
teen.
Castlevania games were awesome too. And the computer ones, those were great.
It just sounds like such a classic fantasy land. Like, I don't know, it's Castlevania. It's not Transylvania. It's fucking Castle
Yeah.
Land.
We got vampires too and zombies and
All
all
sorts of
sorts of
spookums.
spookums and scaresums. In bummer news, Charles Brown
Oh
died.
no.
Charlie Brown,
Wow.
the singer of Drifting Blues, passed
I,
away.
I don't know what else I'm familiar with from Charles Brown. I'm sure there are
Well, you
some
got you
staples.
got you got his pal Linus. You got
Uh-huh.
you got
Very good, dude.
Snoopy.
Little Snoopy. The chick who's always trying to take the football.
Lucy. Linus and Lucy, actually.
Dude, you got me on that one. Fucking got me,
Yeah.
dude.
You want to talk about King of the Hill now, man?
I do, dude.
I'm sad.
Dude. Let's do. Well, let's try to lift Bradley's spirits here, nephews, because we're discussing season 3, episode 12, 3 coaches and a Bobby.
I liked this episode.
I liked this one a lot.
I
liked
thought
this
that it
one a
was
lot.
fun,
Mm-hmm.
and there were some very memorable quotes.
Yes, there's going to be a lot to
Which we
dive
get.
into here. We got 2 pretty big guest stars for this one as well to get into. But yeah, this was a good one for me. Yeah, aired 126.99. Your directors are Wes Archer and Chris Muller, who we've talked about before. I like that one. And then our directors here are none other than Judge Daniels and Hardwick.
What?
Exactly. Cold open. Very fun, very short cold open.
Freezing cold open.
Freezing cold open. It's just the guys they've got some stands in the background, and Hank says, Bobby sure looks good in that uniform. And everyone, yep, yep, yep. Think the Cougars have a chance this year? Nope.
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 So this aired in January.
Oh, did I say something different?
No, I'm
Oh.
just placing myself
Mm.
in the world. We're probably coming up on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super
Correct.
Bowl.
So a good thematic football themed
Yeah.
episode. Everyone would be tuning in to see Taylor Swift
Tuning
on
in.
the TV.
She could have been watching this night. We'll never know. The episode in earnest starts with some like sneaky music, and we see this like graffitied underpass at nighttime.
Yeah, a
And,
little mischief.
Yeah, the boys are up to some mischief. Hank and the alley guys are leading the Cougars to a spray painted bridge, and they're like, "Look, the wolves have marked your territory." And what does a cougar do when a wolf comes into its territory? Bobby says,
But beats him in football.
beats him in football. It's like, yeah, that's where I
Obvious.
was going with it. My favorite part of this opening scene is we get Dale is in his ski mask outfit again,
Mm-hmm.
which I always like, and he's got his cigarette and his hat and his glasses on over his ski
He's got
mask.
his a shiesty on, as they
hmm
call it.
He licks the paint and he goes, paint.
I love
So
the premise of Hank vandalizing.
yeah, it
Like
seems
it's good
out of
mischief. If it's a tradition, it's okay.
yeah, it's we've seen Hank be like this before in the
The
Halloween
Halloween
episode
episode.
where he like if mischief is part of the prescribed plan, then he's down for it.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, it's very funny to see
If
Hank being
there's
naughty.
precedent to mischief, Hank is okay with it.
Yeah. He's Hank says, winners paint bridges. Here you go, winner, and he throws the
And
paint
Bobby
can to
drops
Bobby,
it.
who just drops it.
He goes like,
Very.
"Ah, ah, ah, ah."
Uh, Hank is going to try to rally the troops back here, and he's going to say, like, you know what? What's important is that you're from Arlen, and Arlen once had a great football team, and that pulls us into a flashback. I always love flashbacks of the guys. Um, this flashback is going to be all the guys at a football team, and this is where we meet our first guest star of the
Oh,
episode. Playing Coach Whitey Sowers is Phil Hendry. You will recognize Phil from about 24 episodes of King of the Hill, usually playing one-off characters and similar voices to the coach that he plays this episode. But um, Phil's a pretty prolific voice actor. He's in 41 episodes of F is for Family. I can't remember who he plays there. Um, he's
Rick
in
and
another
Morty.
10 eps of Rick and Morty, notably playing Principal Vagina. Um, and
Team
he's
America.
Team America. Yeah, he's all over the place in the voice acting world. He's got a very unique, perfect coach voice. Um,
He also appears to have a podcast
oh, interesting.
with over 3,500 episodes.
Oh, wow, that's
Wow, yeah.
impressive.
The Phil Hendry Show. Maybe we see if we can get him on.
He's been
Ooh,
casting pod for a
merch.
long time. Sweet. Um, in this flashback, we get to meet Coach Sowers, who's your typical hard ass football coach, and he's like, "Dang it, how are we supposed to get to state if you don't get me to state? Go out there and get me to state." Um, we see the guys in different roles. Boomhauer is the QB, Hank's the wide receiver, Dale's the little towel boy. Um, Coach Sowers is like, if you get me to state, I guarantee you I will kiss every one of you little pansies on the mouth. And
uh,
then
sorry, I was doing a deep dive on Phil Hendry's merch, and
yeah,
he's still in 2025 selling COVID-19 protection bandanas.
okay, he's got inventory.
Dropping the link for you if you
Phil's
want to
got
check it out.
inventory. Um, it's so funny. We see Hank gets this touchdown, and oh wow, that's a crazy background. Um, oh, those are nice looking bandanas.
Should we get
Um,
some?
but only if it protects against COVID. Um, Hank gets this touchdown, and the coach runs over and kisses Bill on the mouth,
Yeah,
and
and Bill
uh,
seems to remember that
Bill
fondly.
remembers it. That's what pulls us out of the flashback is Bill rubbing his cheek in real life and going, "That man could coach."
And then Bobby says that's so romantic.
Uh-huh. And Hank is like, "What?" And Bobby is like, "Oh, how mom, mom saw that and instantly canceled her date with that guy who built all the bridges." It's
Or
like
airports.
airports,
The
yeah.
guy who built a bunch of airports.
Peggy could have been a rich engineer's wife,
Wow.
but she followed her heart. Uh, very funny. Um, what did I write there? Oh, football game. Yep. The next day we're watching a football game, and Bobby is not playing, as you can imagine. Bobby is on the sidelines doing his sack dance, and
He's
he's got
cheering.
mittens on. Yeah, he's cheering. He's being a good team member, but he's not playing. Peggy is up in the stands heckling, which is very funny.
Yeah.
We get a lot of Peggy's going to be kind of our B plot for this episode, and she's very funny. Um, lot going on with her. Joseph is the star player
Of course.
of the team, very obviously.
Arlen's
Um,
native son,
yeah, Dale is going to
as Dale
turn
calls him.
turn around to John Redcorn and Nancy. John Redcorn and Nancy are sitting next to each other. Dale is sitting in front, and he's just, that's our son, Arlen's native son. Um, Funny little play on words. Bill gets hit in the head by a soccer ball. It's very funny of Bill to just get wanged by a soccer ball.
Hmm.
And over trots our next guest star of the episode. Playing the soccer coach, Coach Coleman Lucas of the Wind, is none other than Will Ferrell.
No way.
Yep, that's Will Ferrell. It's his one and only King of the Hill voice.
Wow.
Yep. So Will Ferrell is going to play the soccer coach for this. It's very funny. Every time he's going to talk in this, they're playing like some like light calypso breeze music over it, and this pretty much sets up the conflict. One of the main conflicts for the rest of the episode, which is basically Americans don't like soccer. Like the villain for this episode is soccer.
Yeah. And Hank is like, "Can you do that somewhere else?" But a
Yeah.
little bit of a call forward to the new
Hmm.
season. Hank loves
Yeah.
soccer now.
Hank loves soccer in the new season. That's what I was thinking when I watched this. I was like, "Huh, this is a pretty funny tieback." Um, yeah, the coach is coming over and he's kicking the ball, and Hank's like, "Get your junk out of my face." Um, he says, we're trying to watch a real sport over here." Um, and then it looks like as time is coming down to it, the Cougars are going to win, but the coach decides to put Bobby in.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
everybody has to play.
yeah, everybody has to play 2 minutes, which even Bobby knows is a bad idea. Bobby's like, "Are you
He's
sure?"
like, "Wait, but we could win."
Hank is like, "Can't you just play him 4 minutes the next game?" We cut over to an ice cream shop. You know, that classic post Little League game ice cream shop. Um, Classic. The parents are Hank is writing a suggestion card for the coach, and it just says like, "Do not put Bobby in if the outcome of the game can be
Yeah.
affected in any way."
It's a fucking petition.
Yeah, the parents essentially just run this coach out of town. Um, they're like, "You suck," and he's like, "I'm not getting paid for this." He's very mild manneredly whenever he runs off. Well, he says he didn't get compensated for last week's pizza money.
Yeah, he doesn't
Um,
get paid at all. No one reimbursed him.
hmm
He
uh,
cries.
he cries and runs off, and he
Yeah.
says, if you aren't too busy, please go to hell. If you aren't too busy,
And then Hank
please
is
go to
like,
hell.
"Dale, what did you do with the pizza money?" And he's like, "I
Bought a
bought a
hat.
hat." I like
So
that.
funny. Yeah, back over in the alley, Bill is gonna have the bright idea to bring Coach Sowers back. They're like, who would have won that game? Coach Sowers. Um, Dale says something funny. He says, "That's a gribble of an idea,
Yeah,
Bill."
that felt weird to me. And then they all high five.
Yeah, very funny. But Bill actually has a good idea. So they go to the mall to find Coach Sowers, who is working at some type of Foot Locker
Yeah,
situation. And Coach Sowers instantly recognizes all the guys, and he's like, "Hill, how are you? Boomhauer, how's the folks? Gribble, no one's killed you yet."
yeah. He's like, "Hill, you finally got a haircut." And Hank's like, "You
Mm,
noticed."
you noticed. He says, "Dotry, my God, man, what happened to you?" And Bill starts to like, he's like, "Well, do you remember that girl?" And then it just immediately gets cut
Yeah.
off. Classic.
And there's
Uh,
the classic, like, they recruit him and he's like, "I quit." And
he
then they're
t-
like, "Oh, no, it doesn't pay anything."
yeah, I thought this was funny because they ask him to coach again when he accepts the job by taking off the whistle, which is the instrument of a coach is
It
the
was a
whistle.
referee whistle he
Yeah.
was wearing. And it was
Oh,
probably
not a coach's whistle.
probably
Yeah.
company property,
Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah,
part of the uniform.
he takes the whistle back because it's not a paying gig. Very funny. We're back over at the house. Hank and Peggy are in bed, and
I
I thought
loved
this
this.
little short scene was so funny. Hank is so excited about Coach Sauer's back. He's like, "I'm not gonna sleep tonight," and Peggy is like, "Oh, Hank, you dog," and goes to kiss him, but Hank
He like
like
rolls away and she like
sits up.
falls
Yeah,
off of him.
Peggy was really excited.
She's horned up.
She was excited to get stretched, and
You.
I might want to believe that one. I didn't like that.
What?
Yeah, Hank is too excited to sleep, and Peggy reminds him that Coach Sowers used to be a tough taskmaster. They did used to call him Sour Coach Sowers, and
We
Hank
were
is
good
like,
kids though.
we were good kids. He was like, we made that up at a Fellowship of Christian Athletes meeting. We were good kids.
So
Hank's
funny.
such a giant nerd. Um, Next day is at practice, and Coach Sauer is going to get introduced to the kids, and Coach Sauer's pretty much immediately rips into the kids.
Allen
Talk,
Iverson style.
yeah, he says, "Chew you up, spit you out, take a dump on it, and then get mean."
Yeah, he
Um,
makes them eat mud. He walks on them. I
yep,
love the like
we get a
anytime anyone
montage.
complains, he's like, take a salt tablet.
Yep, anytime anybody complains, his line is "take a salt tablet." He throws the playbook at a kid, says, "Memorize it." So you get this nice montage of Coach Sowers being a classic football coach hard ass. Meanwhile, at the other side of the athletic complex, the soccer kids are having fun. Looks pretty nice over on the soccer field. They're like jumping on a trampoline and practicing bicycle kicks into the
Yeah.
goal. And we
Joseph and
just
Bobby kind of notice and they're like, oh shit.
we just hear the light breezy music playing as the soccer is shown on screen. I really liked that. Um, Coach Sowers is making a kid run, or it says he's going to slice your guts out, you hippie. Uh, that kid quits.
Yeah, one kid quits and it
He's
kind
like,
of
anyone
causes
else? Anyone else want to quit? A couple more leave.
like
Any
half the
more?
team.
Couple
Yeah.
more. So Coach Sowers is initially driving people away. He throws a ball at a kid's head and knocks him out. Tells Bobby to go pick him up. He says, Butterball, go over there and drag the body back. Um, the next scene is going to be a pretty iconic King of the Hill scene.
Here, I've got it right here.
I didn't
Yeah.
think I'd ever need to tell you this, but I would be a bad parent if I didn't. Soccer was invented by European ladies to keep them busy while their husbands did the cooking.
Why do you have to hate what you don't understand?
I don't hate you, Bobby.
I meant soccer.
Oh, yeah, I hate soccer, yes.
I hate soccer. Yes.
That's so good. Everything about that.
Such a classic scene. I feel like I've seen that repurposed and reused in a meme format, but yeah, very good. Why do you hate what you don't understand? I don't hate you. No, it's soccer. Oh yeah, I hate soccer.
I love that Bobby's kind of like in there sulking and Hank
Yeah.
comes in. He's like, what's that on your upper arm? A muscle? And Bobby's like, no, it's a lump.
Right before the commercial break, we see the next day the Hills show up to the practice field, and Bobby steps out of the car in his soccer uniform, and Coach Sowers is like, "Breaks your heart, doesn't it? Take a salt tablet." So Bobby has defected, and that's our first act. I was noticing this first act is basically the first half of the episode.
Yeah.
Like on the
rest
time
of it
codes, it's
kinda-
the first act is very long. The second act is very short. Um, the second act opens up with the alley, and the guys are complaining. Hank is like, Bobby defected, and Bill is like, well, is Joseph still on the team? And Dale's like, yep. And Bill is like,
Yeah,
the
we're
team will
fine.
survive, Hank.
Yeah.
The team will survive. Peggy calls out and she's like, okay, Hank, I'm taking Bobby to soccer practice. And Min catches word and she's like, Peggy Hill, you're going to soccer practice like that? Here, take my sweater. And Peggy's like, no, I'll be fine. And Min is like,
She has a flannel overshirt. She won't
yeah,
need
if
a
she needs
sweater.
it, she didn't need the sweater. Min is like, okay. And that's going to set up some of the conflict for the Peggy's B story is she gets to sitting with the soccer moms and she's very out of place.
Yeah. They don't like
She's
to heckle.
she's cheering loudly. She's wearing a flannel. She sips a latte and gets a milk mustache. Um, yeah, she's very out of place and she realizes it. I thought this was very funny. Hank is trying to apologize to Coach Sowers for basically wasting a bunch of money xeroxing the playbook.
Well, it's the collating.
It's the collating that gets you. I loved that little line. I was like, damn, That is some that's a real smart piece of writing to give this character to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He,
not the Xeroxing, it's the collating.
he kind of guilts Hank into becoming the assistant coach. And
Mm-hmm.
I wrote this down. I don't know what the context is, but he says, leave your penis in the bucket,
Yeah.
Louisa May.
Yeah, he says that Hank is like, well, Bobby's going to play soccer. And he's like, okay, if you want to go and play ballerina ball, just leave your penis in the bucket. Ballerina ball. Leave your penis in the bucket. So
Oh
funny.
boy.
Hank relents to the bullying and was like, yeah, I'll do it. So he throws him the playbook and says, memorize it.
Yeah, we find out
Um,
that Bobby he can't leave the soccer team because he's
mhm.
one of the 9
One of the
co-captains.
nine. The team
Very
needs me.
important to the team.
And they get oranges. Um, Hank is like really wants to connect with Bobby, and Peggy is trying to tell Bobby that Hank wants to connect with him, and
Mhm.
she's like, Hank, your father wants to do something you both want to do, and Hank's like, movie. I want to see a movie. Just let's go see a movie. And to which Bobby says like, okay, just set it up through mom, which I thought was like a really funny snub of
Mm-hmm.
Bobby to
Well,
give to
he's a
Hank, like,
big time soccer co-captain now.
set it up through mom. We're over in Min's house for a brief scene here, and Min has converted Peggy and convinces her to take the sweater. So Min is
She
going to give her,
lends Peggy a cashmere sweater with pearl buttons.
yeah, that's a nice sweater, dude.
Do you think it's a knockoff? Do you think it's not actually
Mm,
cashmere? I don't. Would she actually
it could
lend
be a
that to
blend.
Peggy?
It could be a blend
A
of some
blend.
type.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking. Probably a
she wouldn't give her
blend.
the nicest materials. Yeah, you're probably right.
Probably a
Um,
blend.
but it turns out that
Cool.
Connie used to play soccer in Orange County, which is the birthplace of soccer moms.
I thought that was
And
funny.
Min claims that I started the whole sweater thing. That was me. Very very funny. I love Min. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Over at the soccer game, um, it's a tie game, so no, nobody has to
Everyone's
get
a
their.
winner.
Everyone's a winner. Nobody gets their feelings hurt. It's a tie game. Um, they're in the ice cream parlor after the winning soccer game, and
1 scoop of vanilla for everyone.
one scoop of vanilla for everyone. Hank and Coach Sowers are in there, and Bobby comes over to the table and says he won best high kicker. And we get to see this nice, funny animation of Bobby doing a high kick with like a really funny squeal of joy from Bobby.
Yeah.
So
And the
good.
coach is like says that he could join the Rockettes, and Bobby finds
Uh,
that very interesting.
the Rockettes? Me? Yeah, I
I
loved that.
went on a date with someone who was in the Rockettes.
Oh, wow.
Don't
How'd it
tell my
go?
wife. It was last week.
Nice. She got a real kick out of that. Fucking go, dude.
Fuck you, man.
Coach Coach Coleman Lucas is going to come over to the table with Hank and Coach Sowers and do his whole spiel about like, it's really them who teach us. All you have to do is listen.
Yeah.
Just being an absolute ray of sunshine.
Yeah. No, like he says something like, no matter what he or she or he, and Coach Sowers is like, what is this he, she stuff? Some sort of science fiction nonsense.
Yes, I did love that as well. I really love Will Ferrell in this because his voice is so young. This is in like
Yeah, I
'99,
really
which is,
couldn't. I mean, he would have been like pretty new to SNL at this
yeah, I
point.
was gonna say this is pretty early in Will Ferrell's like rise to stardom because I went back, I was like, was he even in any more of this, or like what else was he in '99? And he was not really in anything big yet. So
He
this is
probably
like
hadn't
early.
hadn't fully blown up. They could still
hmm
get him at this point.
Um, yeah, I just loved him. And but the end of this scene here, Hank is going to try one more time to win Bobby back over. He's going to try to get Bobby to see that new space movie. So he says he heard it has good special
Special
effects.
effects.
And Bobby's like, no, we're going to go do our trash pickup. And Coach Sowers is going to pick up on this invitation to go see a movie.
Yeah,
And he's going to be like,
he wants to
is that the space movie with Julia Louis Dreyfus? I went back and looked. She was not in a space movie prior to 1999, so
Yeah, I feel like that was just kind of a funny
I know.
name to
Um,
drop.
she was in Bug's Life at that time, though, so they could have been talking about
Oh,
Bug's
good
Life.
special effects in that.
Mm-hmm.
So 1999, Will Ferrell had Austin Powers, Superstar,
Mm,
Those were his two big movies that came out.
okay.
The year before, he was in Night at the Roxbury. 97, he was in the first Austin Powers.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so that's
he
like right at
was
his
he was like
his
popping up
SNL
at this
bubble. Yeah,
point.
he's popping. But that's pretty much the end of our second act. Is there in the ice cream parlor? Um, we come back to in the third act, and the soccer team is doing trash pickup, and they notice the graffiti. And Bobby has an idea. He wants to motivate the team. He's like, "We need a rivalry. Like we need some edge. We need some bite." And Coach Lucas is gonna kind of be like, "No, we should paint this up so that the Wolves won't have to see it at all." And this is where Bobby kind of starts to get the ick
Yeah.
with the feel good nature of Coach Lucas and how he does soccer. Like everybody's a winner. We can tie games and stuff like this. Bobby's kind of starting to like get annoyed by it.
He realizes that this is some weak, soft,
Yeah, soft, and I mean he's
some
Bobby.
lily shit.
He's Bobby. So if he's realizing this,
It's got,
um,
it's got to be really bad.
yeah. But we're back over at the soccer fields.
This
Joseph
was my
comes.
favorite.
I loved this scene. Joseph comes to Coach Sowers and says he has a crack in his helmet. And Coach Sowers is like, "That's not that bad. Go do the
Do the
helmet
helmet
test,
test on it.
which is where you run into the wall." And Joseph is like, "Yeah, right. I'm not doing that. I don't want to end up with headaches like my mom."
And he just pulls off all his gear and immediately just joins
Joins
the
the
soccer
soccer
team.
team. So Coach Sowers, in a fit of rage, says he puts the helmet on and he does the helmet test and
Yeah.
just runs.
He runs straight into a brick wall,
Runs.
definitely just gets concussed.
Uh-huh. I love that. That scene made me laugh. On my rewatch. It actually made me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Just the sound effect and him just running straight into the wall.
And then we cut to
Um,
him trying to murder all of the children with his car.
Yes.
And he's like
Yes.
yelling at them about like their newfangled equipment and their shoes with spikes. And he says,
Mhm.
I ran around the world in a pair of Chuck Taylors. Is
Yeah.
that a Forrest Gump reference?
Maybe. Yeah, this scene is so funny. Yeah, Hank pulls up to the field and Coach Sowers is like got his car on the field and he's chasing the kids down. And,
He's
yeah,
chasing them. He's destroying the field. It's
So-
completely covered in mud.
he gets stuck in a rut and Hank comes up. He's like, "What is going on? Like, you need to stop this." And Coach Sowers loses it on Hank and he's like, "You were always soft." And it comes out that Hank broke his ankle in the state game, and that's
Well,
what
yeah, we've
cost
heard-
them state.
We've heard that before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Hank lost state for Coach Sowers because of his mamby-pamby ankles.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Hank is like,
and-
I'm the one who got you to state.
yeah, yeah, I got you to state. So
And then he revs up the car as if he's
Mhm.
gonna run over the children, and Hank fucking kills him.
Hank beams him with a fucking
Hank,
water
we
jug.
don't see him again after this.
Don't
Hank fucking killed him. One of the kids is like, I think you heard him.
I think you heard him. Hit him again.
So Hank commits murder.
Yeah. Very funny. Hank like tries to motivate the kids by talking about Rudy. He's like, he was a lovable guy and he came on in the end and I think he got cancer. Goes nowhere. Um back back over at the house, we get a very funny we cut to the house and Hank is on the phone.
With
And we
Bill
just-
talking about like, I wish
Yeah.
you could find a woman too.
Yeah, he says, "I wish you had a woman too, Bill. Hold on, someone else is beeping in." Like, I loved that opening to it. But it's Coach Lucas calling, and he's looking for the fax number to send over Bobby's soccer diet. He's like, "What's your fax number for Bobby's soccer diet?" He's like, "We don't have one." "Well, what's your email address?" "It's football is great, soccer sucks," or whatever.
And Hank hangs up on him, and then it cuts to Bill just like waiting for Hank to come back on the line.
So funny. Back over at the soccer fields, this is going to kind of be the final portion of the episode here. Peggy is going to walk up to the soccer moms and do a Fat Albert impression.
She just
Which-
goes, hey, hey, hey. So
Uh,
fucking dumb.
so Peggy.
You thought that was going to impress them?
Peggy is so Peggy in this episode. It's very funny, but the soccer moms are like, which son is yours? And Peggy is gonna try to like elevate Hank, and she's like, "Oh, my husband Henry is bringing him later," which I thought was very funny. We never hear Hank called Henry.
She's trying to impress these
Yeah.
bitchy, cunty soccer moms.
She's bringing him in the truck, and they're like, "Don't you mean sport utility vehicle?" And yeah, these moms are then just going to talk about how
Safe their cars
how
are.
safe it is, and Peggy gets really annoyed and basically snaps on him, and she just like can't take it. She can't
But
take how like
the thing
picture
that she
perfect they
took the
are.
most offense to was that they didn't appreciate her spot on Fat Albert impression.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, and she's gonna throw her sweater down and walk off, and then come back and say, "That is Min's."
Yeah. We
Very.
also we get to see that Joseph is really good at soccer immediately.
Yep.
I love the coach telling him to slow down because they're already tied and we don't want to
Yep.
make anyone feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where Bobby really realizes that. Oh, they're also playing a team called the Puffin Stuffs,
The Puffin
which
Stuffs,
I
yes.
loved.
I loved that. It reminded me. Have you ever watched the Disney Channel original movie Brink, the
No,
rollerblading one?
mm-mm.
Are you trolling me?
I'm not trolling you.
Oh,
I didn't.
okay.
We didn't have the Disney Channel in Canada.
Oh,
We had the
bummer.
Family Network.
So there's a Disney Channel original called Brink, and it's about roller skating, soul skating to be specific. And one of the teams in their competition, they are Team Puppin Suds,
Nice.
which I thought was really funny that this is Team Fluffin' Stuff and
Puffin
Brink
Stuffs.
Puffin Stuff. Brink did come out like a year before this episode, so who knows? Could have been a rip.
Well, there's also HR Puffin Stuff,
There is HR Puffin Stuff.
which was that from like the 80s? No, it's from the 70s.
Ooh,
60s
wow.
and 70s. It was
Wow.
like you know that guy, that big fucking freaky ice cream cone looking guy? I'll put a picture up
Oh,
of him.
nice.
It was like
I
kind of
didn't.
the original Barney.
Interesting. No, I didn't go that far into it. Um, Bobby gets fed up with soccer because he's blowing dandelions, and another kid comes up to him and just starts like juggling the ball in his face, and Bobby's trying to kick it away from him, and he finally
kicking.
he gets fed up and just grabs the ball with his hands.
No hands.
No hands. To which Bobby replies like, "Quit playing lawyer ball," which was a line from the pilot episode.
Oh yeah.
Whenever they're talking about Bobby giving 110%, he's like, "Well, what if I give 115?" And Hank's like, "Don't play lawyer ball." So yeah, Bobby's out there playing lawyer ball, but they look over and the football team is losing, and so Bobby is going to rally the soccer team to come back over. He's going to come
To be
back over to
real
Hank.
men again.
Yep, puts his uniform on, and he's like, "You know what, Dad? I'd rather be on a losing football team than a winning soccer team any day." He's a real American.
Hank tells him he can be the assistant coach, and
Yep.
this might be my favorite line. Bobby's like, "Well, I still want to wear my uniform and a cape."
And a cape. Yep, I thought that was very funny that Bobby has, Hank is like, that was good strategy bringing Joseph back. Good strategy. You could be a coach. That's the end of the episode, but we do have a post-credit scene.
Yeah. Peggy's back with the frumpy moms.
Peggy's back with the football moms ready to heckle. And one of the moms is like, well, 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 Peggy Hill came back to football. And Peggy's just like, toss me a beer. But she's got her flannel on. She's ready to drink some
Back
beer.
where she belongs.
Oh, yeah.
With the frumps.
With the
Did they win?
frumpies.
Did they win the game?
I don't know. I don't think we saw the end of it.
I feel like probably not, but the whole thing is that Bobby came back, right?
They came back.
Yeah.
Football beat soccer, even despite crazy Coach Sowers.
Wow.
Sour Coach Sowers.
Wow. You gotta love it. Should we step into the alley
We
immediately?
should, dude.
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Oh, what are we feeling here? I liked
Oh.
it. I liked it.
I liked it a lot. I think I am prepared to go at least 5 for this.
What's that now?
I think 5 is good for me.
Yeah, yeah. I think I am leaning 5.5.
Yeah.
I think I've got
That's-
a little extra on it. This felt actually no 6.
Ooh.
This might be my
Ooh.
first 6 of the season.
I think this is the first 6 of the season.
I used to be a lot more liberal with my 6s. This episode, from a story standpoint, was great.
Mm-hmm.
I love making fun of soccer.
Yep.
All of the jokes about like tying and everybody winning, just everything with the Will Ferrell soccer coach was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything with the
The
football
music
coach
that they
was
put behind
amazing.
him.
Yep, that was great.
Uh,
That was an awesome touch.
yeah.
The
We get action from basically everyone. We don't see Luann at all this season or this
Yeah, that
episode.
is a bummer.
Um, I think she could have had some fun stuff to
Which
do
I
in
think
the
speaks
stands.
more to this episode being like this episode standing out with Luann
Mm-hmm.
not in it makes it even more impressive that we're
Yeah.
at 5 and 6, you
But
know?
like, yeah, we see Khan, we see all the alley folks. Um, the villain, or like the villain in this episode is just soccer, and
Yeah.
it's
Well,
just
and
this
also
Will
the
Ferrell
coach that
character.
tries to kill a bunch of
Yeah,
children.
it's both
Hank commits
coaches actually.
murder in this
Yeah,
episode. That's
Hank
new.
assaults a man.
Did we ever
Um,
see this guy again? Because we didn't see him after. Like, Hank
he this
killed it.
is
Hank
this is the
fucking
only
killed this
time.
guy.
This is the only time that that actor is mentioned as this coach, but that voice actor will come back to do like 20 plus different
Oh,
appearances.
cool.
So we'll hear his voice
Yeah,
a
and we'll
ton
look
again.
into his podcast. We'll try to get him on the show.
The
Shout out to
rewatchability
Phil.
is really high here. I feel like this is pretty much a timeless episode. Like you could
Yes.
remake this exact plot line in today's time and it would still be like, okay, this works as a storyline.
Yeah.
It's
And
nice that it has some
the
tie-in.
interaction between Hank and Bobby, why do you hate what you don't understand?
Hmm.
I don't hate you, Bobby.
Yeah, that's
That's like
such a classic
a top 10 quote
scene
from
for
the show.
sure. Hmm. It's very
Oh,
it
yes. I
it
hate
resembles their
soccer.
relationship so much that
Yeah.
like Hank just doesn't understand Bobby and Bobby thinks that Hank hates him. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Excellent all around. The B
Loved it.
plot was great. We had a good resolution in the
Hmm.
B plot with Peggy and the soccer moms that she hates, trying to be something that she's not.
Hmm. You love
I
to
thought
see
that was
Peggy have aspirations and then get shot down.
the quote from Joseph saying, "I don't want to get headaches like my mom."
Uh-huh. I thought that
Like
was very funny.
every scene had a line like that that
We get
stood
the
out.
tongue-in-cheek Dale telling John Redcorn how it is with his son.
Yeah. Our native son.
Hmm.
Well,
Good hap.
one scoop of vanilla for everyone.
I could be a
So much
rocket.
good.
Ooh.
So yeah, you're going 5.
I think I'll come up to 5.5.
Got him. We
I
got him,
think I'll come up to
folks.
5. I think the only thing that brings it down for me is honestly, I would have liked. We got mention from Min that Connie used to play soccer in Orange County. I would have loved to see Connie be on the team and be the star over there,
Or
type
if
of
she
thing.
joined the football team.
Yeah, I kind of would have liked to have seen, but I love the Super Newsompones. I always want more.
Yeah.
I love Connie, so I would have liked to see her maybe like being the
There's a
badass.
we actually the episode of The Simpsons that we talked about last season where there's a brief cameo from Hank and Peggy and Luann and Bobby.
Uh-huh.
It's like the football episode of The Simpsons. There's a really funny gag in it where Lisa shows up and she's like, "That's right, a girl wants to join the team," and they're like, "We have like 3 other girls on the team," and then Lisa's just kind of like, "Oh," and she leaves, and that's like all we see from Lisa
That's
in the whole
hilarious.
episode.
She didn't actually want to play. She just
Yeah,
wanted to
she
be
just wanted to be the girl on the team.
nice.
Anywho, 5.5 and a 6 is pretty good. I think we should go ahead and
Good one.
crown.
God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, 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 dang it, Bobby, 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 dang it, Bobby.
A lot of directions we could go here.
Mm-hmm.
I think, fuck.
Not a ton of.
I'm conflicted.
This is tough. I know it's very tough. I usually I'll think like I'll have a good one in my head before we even start the episode. And I'm like, okay, here's who I think I'm gonna consider. I'm really still kind of struggling on who to give it to in this one. I mean, Hank gets a little caught in the middle.
Yeah, we had some really funny moments from Hank, so he's definitely on the board. Also, he committed murder.
Yeah,
That was funny.
yeah. I feel like I want to give it to one of the two coaches, but
Yeah.
I don't know which one I want. I think I'm gonna go with Coach Sowers,
What?
I am gonna go with the Will Ferrell coach.
with Coach Coleman Lucas.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I feel like
That
they were
feels
really
right. That
they were
feels
really
fair.
driving it.
And that makes it a tie, which means
Everybody wins. Yeah, everybody wins. I really just love the if you want to go play ballerina ball, just leave your penis in the bucket.
Yeah, he had a lot of really good calling
so
someone like
funny.
a lily.
Maybe Pammy,
Nancy.
I'll kiss each one of you pansies on the mouth.
Yeah, and then he kisses.
kisses, kisses Bill, who
And
was a
everything
teenager
about
in
the
that
soccer
flashback.
coach was so funny.
The him
Yeah.
playing hacky sack in short, or him, kicking the ball right in Hank's face in his short shorts. Like,
Can you do that somewhere else?
I can see your balls.
Just that being Will Ferrell, I didn't catch it at
Mhm.
all.
That's because it's young Farrell. It's such a
Yeah.
squeaky, happy voice.
Squeaky Ferrell. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, that was easy.
I guess that kind of does it.
Basically,
That-
let's see what do we got here.
For the
What-
episode?
I think so. The
Wow.
episode, as sometimes I like to call it. Next week we have episode 13, Deconstructing Henry.
Wow.
I'm about to get my Supanusa poem fixed.
Another Henry.
Another Henry
Another
mention.
Henry reference. Wow.
It's all Henrys.
What is that episode about? I guess we'll find out next week.
I'll give you the blurb. It says Hank inadvertently causes Khan to lose his job.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for that, and I'll
Yeah.
have a lot of time to watch it. So whenever you want to record, Chris, I'm free. But in all seriousness, I guess, thanks to everyone for watching. Anyone
Yankees.
who watches the show from that other podcast that I'm on, appreciate y'all being here.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you guys reach out and
Hey, friends.
extend your condolences. I probably won't be on that show anymore.
Mm.
So support us over here.
Direct all your viewing pleasures here.
Yeah, tell all your friends to come on over here
Mm-hmm.
and watch
Come play
us
soccer
over
with
here.
us.
Because I guess this is my full-time gig now.
Ooh, full-time pig now.
Yeah, so it's gonna blow up.
You got Jacqueline Hyde. Jacqueline Hyde.
Oh yeah,
Jacqueline Hyde.
yeah.
Jacqueline
I guess
Hyde.
if you live in Portland and you are around on Friday whatever this Friday is,
It's
16th.
too late.
Yeah.
You
This
missed
might
it.
come out before that. I got tons of time to, but yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Support Brad's band.
You got anything to point the listeners to? Obviously, like and subscribe and do all that.
Like, subscribe,
Tell your
send
friends.
memes, tell your friends, watch the app. No, that's pretty much all I got. Take your baby to the emergency room whenever you think they knocked out their
Yes.
teeth.
Whenever their retractable teeth go back up into their heads.
Try.
I love that they just said they're gonna come back out. What is that?
Yeah,
even
they were
mean?
like, well, we see this. They were like, this happens all the time. We're like, oh, okay. Well, that doesn't make me feel better as a father for not protecting my child from the world. So thank you, doctor.
It happens. It
That's
happens.
That's what they say.
Just enroll him in soccer. and
They
he'll
said-
be fine.
They
He'll
said
never
it
get hurt again.
happens, and every other time it was a mistake, except for the time you did it and you were the worst father.
And
That's
it
what
is
they
your
said
fault,
to me.
and you should be ashamed of
Mhm.
yourself.
Yeah. Hi, Umi.
Yeah, she's itchy.
Itchy girl.
Anyway, we'll see
Itchy
you guys
way.
next
Itchy
time.
way. See you later. Like that. Itchy way. Here, check this out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this something that we're wearing regularly?
Huh?
Is this like your new look?
Yes, this is my new. This is the part.
Hail Kings Podcast.
Wolf bark.